Hello, welcome to Briarwood Holdings. Today we're going to talk about Collector's Guide to Magic the Gathering Secrets of Strixhaven. Now, this set came out maybe a few weeks ago. I haven't opened any of it. I don't really think I plan to be completely honest with you. I'm too busy doing something else. We'll get to it. We'll get to it though. Anyway, Collector's Guide to Magic the Gathering Secrets of Strixhaven. Want to open these stunning mystical archive cards? Here's how. By Emma Partlow. Published April 10th. Is it a frog? It kind of blows my mind on how where some of these people find or get the ideas of the cards that Magic really makes. Like, how could you think of some of this stuff that they make? You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that they just keep going and going and going and going. Kudos to Magic the Gathering, Daddy Hasbro. Thank you for bringing Magic to fruition. Anyway, Secrets of Strixhaven. It's almost here. It's here. And it's done. Most biggest hype set around, really. People made a lot of money off that set. No. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people made a lot of money off that set. Secrets of Strixhaven is almost here, and it's shaping up to be one of the most highly anticipated releases of the year. As with any Magic the Gathering set, Wizards of the Coast often showcases a bounty of different card treatments you can only collect to support personalization when it comes to deck building. Not only that, Magic has quickly become a hit with the trading card collectors after the critically acclaimed release of Final Fantasy. God, that's what brought me in Universes Beyond. That brought me into Magic. A lot of people don't like that set, but it brought a lot of other people into the game. I don't think they're realizing that. That's one of the reasons why Strixhaven even got popular because of Final Fantasy. Tell me I'm wrong. Collector's Guide to Magic the Gathering Secrets of Strixhaven. It's like boosters. Collector. This stuff is expensive. Bundles, boosters, collector's boosters. So yeah, like see that? $488.69 for 12 packs, I think. Take a look. Yeah, 12 packs. It dropped too. It goes back up. This I wanted to get the codex, but that's a no go. And you got the bundle. What comes in the bundle? Nine play boosters. One card traditional foil. Foil borderless mythic. 15 non-foil land cards, 15 foil land cards, one promo card, and an oversized spin down life counter. So you essentially get more than what you get in the boosters, but the collector boosters got the better stuff. Apparently. You get 30 here. $14 cards here and here though. That's all you get is the cards. These. When reading information on upcoming set releases, knowing what you can potentially open and play and collect their boosters can be a bit confusing at times. Since the release of Throne of Eldraine, the collectability of Magic has soared in conjunction with Universes Beyond and the broad casual appeal of the game over the last few years. As a result, this can leave some confusion about what you can actually open and play and collect a booster these days. Yeah, I'm dyslexic apparently. Today I'll be walking you through the various treatments you can expect to find in Secrets of Strixhaven and where you can potentially open them. A quick reminder that you aren't always guaranteed an open specific treatment of a card due to randomization and correlation. But this should serve as guidance on what products to prioritize on Secrets of Strixhaven release day and beyond. The headliner of Secrets of Strixhaven. Oh, you got serialized cards. Pretty. Card's probably worth $3,000 too. Collector boosters. Double rainbow foil and serialized only. Appearing less than 1% of the time. Secrets of Strixhaven sees a serialized Emirates of Ideation as the headliner card. Is that the top one right? Yep. Which is the chase card of the set. These are often highly sought after, which also means they're incredibly rare to open. Being limited to only collector boosters of any language with low pull rates of less than 1%. I think it's all mapped too. This isn't the only printing on the card, as Emirates of Ideation also appears in normal and extended as art treatments, which you can only open up play and collector boosters. So a dumber down version of this, it's not serialized, I don't think. The English and Japanese Mystical Archive cards and Secrets of Strixhaven. Stock up, $1.30. Subterranean Tremors, 93 cents. Duty Beyond Death, 20 cents for this. 20 cents. Those are the ones I can't read. You can find English Mystical Archive cards in play boosters, which non-foil and traditional foil. At least one English Mystical Archive card in every play booster. Uncommon non-foil cards appear around 87% of the time. Uncommon traditional foil cards appear around 2% of the time. Rare non-foil cards appear around 9% of the time. Rare traditional foil cards appear less than 1% of the time. Mythic rare non-foil cards appear a little over 2% of the time. Mythic rare traditional foil cards appear less than 1% of the time. Collector boosters, non-foil, traditional foil, and silver scroll foil. At least 3 Mystical Archive cards in every collector booster. You can open both English and Japanese languages and collector booster of any language. Wonder, interesting. Wonder if they call it. You can find Japanese mystical archive cards in collector boosters, non-foil, traditional foil, and silver scroll foil. Uncommon non-foil cards appear 31% of the time. Uncommon silver scroll foils appear 5% of the time. Rare non-foil cards appear around 25% of the time. Rare silver scroll foils appears 7% of the time. And then mythic rare non-foil cards appear around 7% of the time. Mythic rare silver scroll cards appear around 2% of the time. The Mystical Archives makes an impressive return in Secrets of Strixhaven, which sees some of the game's most notable instants and sorceries adorned in a literal-like treatment. These were a massive hit in Strixhaven School of Mages, so it isn't a surprise to see them return to the upcoming release. There are 65 Mystical Archive cards to collect with Secrets of Strixhaven. The breakdown being 25 uncommons, 25 rares, and 15 mythical rares. You can open mystical archive cards and play and collect their boosters, with non-foil and traditional foils available in both booster types of any language. With every Secrets of Strixhaven play booster, you are guaranteed to open at least one English mystical archive card of any rarity. See, there's special guests. You can find special guests in play boosters and collector boosters. I wonder if they appear 1 in 55. Cards are crazy. You can find Borderless, Planeswalker, Elder Dragon, and Portal View land cards in play booster, collector boosters. You can find Borderless Field Notes cards in both of them. Extended art cards means there's no borders. You can only find them in collectors. Go back to here. I like this one. And this one. Lorehold the Historian, Borderless. What's he do? Red and a white. Flying in haste. Each instant and sorcery card in your hand is Miracle 2. At the beginning of each of your opponent's upkeep, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. 5-drop 5. Down. Almost 100%. Holy smokes. Weatherbloom the Balancer, Borderless. Elder Dragon. That's a nice card. Affinity for creatures. Flying Death Touch. Instant and sorcery spells you have cast have affinity for creatures. I don't even know what that means. Pretty sure we'll figure it out though. Raul Zerk, guest lecturer, Borderless. +1, Surveil 2, -1. Any number of target players each discard a card. -2. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard into the battlefield. So if you have someone in the graveyard, get them out. -7, flip 5 coins. Target opponent skips their next turn, X turns, where X is the number of coins that come up heads. That one's now 62%. Like as soon as they came out, a week after it came out, it just plummeted. It was wild. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Tap, add water or black. Dual land. The Dawning Arachnach. Borderless. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. It has reach, so you can attack flying. Whenever the Dawning Archhak attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from the graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into the graveyard, exile it instead. You're gone, man. Down almost 100%, 82%. Professor Dillian Fell, borderless. Got sagas. +2, you gain 3 life. None, you draw a card and lose 1 life. -3, destroy target creature. -6, destroy creature. You get an emblem with whenever you gain life. Target opponent loses that much life. 4 drop 5. Sylvian Library, borderless. Special guest. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. Archmage Aromatis. Like that blue. Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. Library of Lang, borderless, special guest. You have no maximum hand size. If an effect causes you to discard a card, discard it. But you may put it on top of the library instead of into the graveyard. You have more cards in your hand. Giant Growth. JP alternate art. Target creature gets +3/+3 until the end of turn. One for. That's a pretty good card. Vampiric Tutor. Silver Scroll Foil. That's tongue twister. Silver Scroll Foil. Search your library for a card and shuffle and put that card on top. You lose 2 life. Looks like the Punisher. Look at these cards. The art quality is just fantastic. Force of Will, JP alternate art. You pay 1 life, exile blue card from your hand. Rather than pay this spell's mana cost, counters target spell. It's like watercolor. That's it. I will see you guys in the next one. What?